Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana is known for their great roller coasters for being a family-owned park. And for months now, they've been teasing a giant new investment. Teasing, water theming, saying that it would be their most expensive investment ever, and etc. And today we finally got the answer, and that is in the form of Cannonball, a Mox Rides water coaster. This ride is like 90 feet tall, pretty modest stats, but for a water coaster, this might just have the best layout that I've seen. So today I'm just going to dive into my thoughts on it, the theming, etc. It was a pretty funny video to watch, and just give you my overall thoughts and share how excited I am for this brand new edition. So Cannonball is based off of like this cannonball competition that they have in this town called like Boulder Canyon. There's this dude who always wins, and he was winning, and then like these little kids come with a big raft and like jump off the diving board, and like the pool like runs out of water because they did it so big and whatever. And that's like the story, is that like it was 8 kids and you're like an 8-person raft, whatever. It's pretty funny, okay? And it's in the 4th of July area, so it's very American themed, so it was also a pretty fitting time to announce it because July 4th is just in a couple of days. So your ride experience starts, you take a dip out of the station and take a slight left turn before doing like a 180-degree right turn around some theming and etc. And you go up, I'm pretty sure it's like a 90-foot tall lift hill, into a curved drop, which is pretty basic for a water coaster, but everything after this looks really good for a water coaster. You take a like pretty quick twisted turn, at least for a water coaster, really low to the ground, and then you go up into a hill, which looks to maybe give some floater. I doubt it would, but who knows, it could. And then you valley out while turning, turn up into a hill that ends up turning into kind of like an airtime hill, except it probably won't give airtime. And that's another really large drop down the hill, because this is definitely a terrain coaster. And then you take a curve up into the speed hill that pretty much every single water coaster has, into the big splashdown. It's also cool to note that they have the restaurant kind of like in an island in between the splashdown and the station, and inside that restaurant is the line and station, so kind of think like the Three Caballeros or whatever it's called at Disney. And overall, I think this is just really a perfect fit for this park. I mean, if you look at their lineup, they have 3 wooden coasters, a launched wing coaster, a family boomerang, and a kiddie coaster. And so they have a giant water park, but they only have like 1 major water ride in the dry park, and one, very common saying is replace a water ride with a water ride. And I'm pretty sure this is replacing their Rapids ride or Log Flume or something, but replacing it with a water coaster is even better. Funnily enough, I did know that the name and everything for a couple days, because they did accidentally announce it. So this wasn't a crazy, surprise for me or anything, but it's still a perfect fit. I also like the color scheme with like this dark blue and teal supports, and it looks very like, it definitely looks like a 4th of July party if you live in the US. That's just my thoughts on this ride. I think this is a perfect fit, and it's also important to note that this is their most expensive edition ever. So that's also pretty surprising, so hopefully we will see a good amount of theming, and it'll just be a really quality area. So thanks for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.